Welcome. Welcome to Motivational Monday number 15 with yours truly, Mr. Divine. Thank you for joining me today. And now time for some bread for the head. Today's topic, the plug, part 2. Now this is a 2-part video that I'm making to help you with your self-control and discipline. These are qualities that are very needed in your life in order for you to have a better life, a more rewarding life. When you master self-control and discipline, you're a better person. You have a better character. It's going to better your relationship, better your success life, your financial life. It's going to help you enhance and better yourself in many aspects in your life. Last week, when I left off, I was going to talk about how to start focusing in your inner self. Or should I say, inner world. Because there are 2 worlds that exist in our lives. Most of you are focused on the outer world. Very few are focused in your inner world. Now, the reason why most of you are focused in the outer world is because you're programmed to focus in your outer world. Most likely your parents focused on the outer world. Most people in your social life are focused in your outer world. Your teachers, people at church, most people you shake hands with are focused in the outer world. The outer world is everything behind you right now, your background, that wall, your car, your house, your jewelry, your clothes, your shoes, all that materialistic stuff. Your family, your job, your credit, your bank account. All the situations and circumstances in your life are the outer world. Your body, and the reason why you focus on the outer world is because you feel this will satisfy your inner world, which is your inner you, your thoughts, your emotions. In other words, your psyche, your psychology. What's in here? An example. I used to be in the fitness industry for many years. And there, you have individuals with beautiful bodies. Very beautiful bodies. But what they do is they plug themselves into a world and they overstimulate themselves. to have that perfect body, to satisfy their inner world, their psychology. And yes, when they look in the mirror, they're going to feel proud. When they go and compete and they win, they're going to feel proud, even if they don't win. But these are temporary satisfactions, self-fulfillment. But they're too plugged into that world that it blinds them from focusing on other aspects in their lives. So many of them get too much caught up in a narcissistic mentality. The whole world revolves around them because they're too plugged up into that outer world, and inside they're empty. The relationship they have with their boyfriends or girlfriends or husbands and wife suck. They're not happy. They're constantly having to deal with stress. Most of them are hungry. They have bad feelings inside. They feel uncomfortable inside. But they try and hide it with their perfect bodies. They're too focused in their outer world. But their inner world is destroyed. How many men do you see around that? Women too. They look successful. Drive those nice cars. Make good money. They feel good when they buy themselves nice shoes. When they go on these trips. They go to nice restaurants. They're happy for just short periods of time. They feel fulfilled. But inside, destroyed, empty. A lot of toxicity inside. That's not the way to live. Stop trying to plug yourself into that outer world. The TV, social media, the gossiping, internet, all you're doing is just filling your head up with nonsense. At that moment when you're plugged in, yes, you feel a certain satisfaction. Short term, very temporary. But when you look deep inside, you're empty. You're destroyed. You're not happy. You're living an empty life. I showed you in my first video on how to unplug yourself and how to cut that cord like a tumor. Go to the root, cut it, get rid of it. Stop plugging yourself to the outer world. Once you don't have no plugs, you can't plug yourself into the outer world. You can't focus yourself on the outer world so the outer world's not going to blind you on focusing on your inner self. People that are happy, people that feel complete, people that wake up every day and they know they can bring something beautiful to the world, something powerful. They started within. You got to get this right. Once your psychology is right, and you learn how to master self-control and discipline, you become a master of yourself. You become the director of your life. You have 100% control of your life. You're in charge. But as long as you're plugging yourself to that nasty, short-term source of energy that comes from the outside world, you're not going to get nowhere in life. You think you are, but you're not. You're just spinning your wheels. I'll tell you this because it took me over 40 years to figure that out. Over 40 years. Yes, Mr. Divine is old, but it doesn't have to take you 40 years. This is why I'm making these videos. Love yourself, value yourself, focus on what's in here. And you start that by creating goals in your life. And you discipline yourself. And you have that self-control. If you want to stop drinking, stop drinking. Start doing it on a consistent basis. If you want to start working out, start working out. Do it and start doing it on a consistent basis. If you want to start waking up earlier to watch the sunrise, start waking up so you can watch the sunrise and do it on a consistent basis. And as you learn how to create new habits in your life and you start to be consistent with them, you create other habits that you know that are going to make you feel fulfilled, not short term but long term. And once you learn how to master yourself and how to master this, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to wake up being proud of your relationship, being proud of what you do as a career or as a person or what you got to bring to the world. You feel proud of the love you have for others. You feel proud of your character. You feel complete. You feel you are part of the universe. You're not a victim anymore. And if you don't know what victims are, you need to watch Motivational Monday with Mr. Divine, number 5. Because as long as you're focused on that outer world, you do have a victim mindset. And you want to have a creating mindset. Someone that has total control of his life. You impact the world, not let the world impact you. Thank you for watching Motivational Monday, number 15 with Mr. Divine. Focus on yourself. Start creating new habits in your life. Meditate. Get some me time so you can think about your goals, where you want to be in the future, and make a game plan and go for it. Share the video with people that you feel need to watch it. Share it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts, the happy faces, the smiley faces. You know I hate the angry faces and the sad faces, but you know I learned how to deal with them. But until next week, Motivational Monday, have a successful week.